There we go. Ah! Sorry, guys. Maybe I should go just a little bit higher. Hold on. Oops, wrong one. Well, anyways, welcome to my channel. This is Stacy. Sorry, guys. Hold on. AKA Mama Bear Boutiques. Today I am doing my latest restock on my Etsy shop. I'm doing a Homestead journal. It comes with a removable tassel and charm. I used an actual garden book. And on the cover you see here is a 1924 cover from an almanac that I found at an estate sale. Like this one here, I just took the cover off. It's bound with this little door handle with seam binding. The back has the back page of the almanac. And this does have some lace on it. I bound it with wax thread. And I gave you lots of room here to open this up. That way, if you wanted to stuff it pretty good, you could. So let's get on the inside. And here's the inside. I just covered up where the little screw was for that handle. This is the other piece of that almanac. I did use lots of lace in here, lots of sewing. I used Tim Holtz in here. So the first page here, beautiful paper. I love, Tim Holtz. I love his paper. I left this pretty open as far as journaling. I wanted to give you lots of room for journaling, so I didn't overdo this one like I've done with some of mine in the past. You could use that as a little tuck. Doilies, lace, flowers. Like I said, lots. Here's a tuck. This is a vintage postcard, and that one is from 1909. This is Tim Holtz. Oh, I didn't tell you what the sizes were on this, did I? It measures 9.5 by 7.5. It has 2 signatures. It has a total of front, including front and back, 204 pages. 99.9% of this has been coffee dyed. Here's another page from the almanac there. I just threw in. Just be gentle because they are fragile. Lots of writing paper. Here's a little bag with a postcard. Here's some book pages that I just sewn together and made a pocket. Everything. I love sewing in my journals. Love it, love it, love it. And here's a pocket. Tsunami Rose bingo card. I backed this with some of that but more tags. Lots of tags. More tucks. Vintage laces. I love how when I coffee dye this, how that comes out. This is from an actual time card book. It says time week ending. And they must write their hours on there and then what they earn each day. And this is a piece of my snippet roll that I just cut and sewed in. And this is from a picture from this garden book. Here's an actual page from the garden book that I sewed in. This is just a piece to write on. This was in Tim Holtz paper. It's more lovely vintage laces, a piece of music sheet. This is, you know what that is, whatever you call it. Burlap. Here's a card, flip. Index card, more sewing, and I apologize, I've started this video I don't know how many times and he keeps mowing the grass. More from that book. Here's a vintage piece of napkin. This is a card from a card. Stamped. This is I decoupaged a piece of paper. Napkin onto a piece of paper. This is another little tuck. And then inside of here, let me get it off here, is another flip. And inside of this is some writing paper. Some more of that Tim Holtz lace, Tim Holtz paper. This is the middle of the first signature. Got some tags. You got a big vintage card. Same thing over here. And then in the center, I put some charms. A little bird and a hummingbird. Or a birdhouse and a hummingbird. Here's more of that. This is a little file folder. Got some notepaper in here. These are my these are from my shop, the rusty paper clips. Here's another big old tag that I decoupaged the napkin on, and I put beeswax on this. This is a piece of doily. This is a little one of those satchel things that you put in your drawers to make it smell good. And here's a flower on that paper clip. The other side of that napkin. Here's another vintage postcard. This one is from 1907. Sorry guys, I hit the camera. Like I said, I left this pretty blank for you. Here's a piece of burlap and it says farm, and it gives you the definition of farm. Here's another Tim Holtz. Now this page I love. You got a tuck here. And then you open it this way. And then you open it again, oops, this way. And then there's some more tags in there for you. I thought that was pretty cool. And hold on here. Here's the other side of that bag. And this is an actual piece from my great-grandma's stash that my mom gave me. It was just this little piece, these 4 little pieces, and I just sewed them on the back and stamped some lines. Here's another little tuck. Some more writing paper. And here's the other side of that almanac. You know what? I read some of it and it's pretty interesting of how they did things back then. Here's a tag. And then there's a little booklet here. And then you pull this, and it's another little book. And then you just clip it down in there. If I'm getting it in the right spot. Nope, I'll do that in a minute. Here's a tuck. And then you can open this, and you got more writing. This is a Tim Holtz flowers. Again, some more laces. This is the second signature. Oh, that's supposed to go there. This is some writing paper for you. I forgot to clip that in. Here's another doily tuck with a postcard. Here's that other side. You could use it as a tuck. Some more writing paper. I did a little bit of stamping. Another piece of that almanac paper. There's a stamp there. Here's some more of that vintage napkin. This piece here is off of my snippet roll. There's another tuck, and this is just a piece of writing paper. I did leave the tails on from sewing, but if you don't like that, you can always take them off. And then here, you can read this here. This came from that book, this garden book that I used. And I took a piece of paper, lined paper, and I sewed the lines. So you have all of these little tidbits. But like I said, if you didn't want them, you could cut them off. And then over here you have a big tuck. Got a tag with some lace on it. You got a index card with the lace stamp. And then you got that. Oh, just some more sewing. And then this is here. If you read this is really cool. How they keep meat fresh. And here's a belly band. Again, that's my paper clip from my shop. And this is just a piece of music sheet that I sewed around and gessoed, where you could write on it. You could close this up if you wanted to. And then I put a stamp on it. This is wallpaper. This is a Tim Holtz image that I backed on a piece of that index card. Some more doily. And then here you have a tuck here, and this is a playing card. And this is another little tag with another little tag inside of it. And then you have a bingo card. This is a vintage bingo card. I got these from an antique store. And then a guest check. And you flip it over, and here's just a piece of that snippet roll that I sewed on. This is a stamped rose with some cheesecloth. Some more music paper. Here's the other side of it, which is a little bird stamp. Put a dragonfly down there. Here's the center of this signature. And this is like a vellum that I got out of a book. And this one comes with a birdhouse and a butterfly for the center closure. Here's another one of those tags. Lots of places to write. I didn't want to over embellish this one. Here's another one of those little satchels. Here's another belly band and this has paper in it for you. Another Tim Holtz tag. That's another piece of my snippet roll there. And then you have another one of these. Flip open. And then you have this paper here. Another tuck. You could tuck something here too. I love that stuff. And then here, you just flip it open. And you got more paper to write on. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Love how dark that come out. Here's the other side of that paper. Or school paper, lined paper. Another tuck. And this is another little tuck with a little piece of paper in there. More paper. This came from an antique, vintage apron. And so, love it, love it, love it. More sewing. There's another pocket, and inside this pocket I did a lot of stamped images of some garden, little herbs, mints, parsley. And that closes, and you got a tuck spot back here. And then here you got another one of those little itty bitty tags again, pockets again. I'll just leave it like that. And then this is the back. And then you just close it up. And like I said, I left you plenty of room. So if you guys are interested, I will leave my Etsy link down below. Go over and check it out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And hit that subscribe button and give me the thumbs up. Bye guys.